In today's YouTube video, I'm gonna have artificial intelligence pick my makeup routine. Hey sisters, James Charles here, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. As you all know, I'm always up for a new challenge, and I think I found one that's going to push me out of my comfort zone. Today, I'm gonna let artificial intelligence pick my makeup for me. That's right, I'm handing over the reins to a computer program to see what kind of creative looks it can come up with. I'm super excited to see what the AI has in store for me, so let's go ahead and get started. Would you believe me if I told you that not a single one of those words actually came out of my mouth? Those were all generated by a computer!
Write an introduction to a James Charles YouTube video where he is excited to have AI pick his makeup.
Oh, there we go. What the f? As you just saw from that computer-generated YouTube intro, we are having artificial intelligence pick my makeup routine today. I am scared. We are in 2023, and I feel like as kids, we were all talking about flying cars and robots doing everything for us. And for so long, I felt like that was never going to happen. But for some reason, this whole AI system that's been occurring over the past couple of months makes me feel like we are in the future. In today's YouTube video, we're gonna play around with it a little bit and see how smart these robots actually are. All right, you guys, if you're excited for today's YouTube video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up down below. Your love and support really helps out the channel quite a lot. Subscribe if you have not already. Make sure you ring that notification bell as well. Let's get right into this. So for this whole artificial intelligence thing, there are two really popular websites that have been going viral, one being called ChatGPT and then one that's called DALL-E, and we're gonna be using both. So ChatGPT, basically you type in a prompt and it responds back with text. So we're gonna use that to actually formulate our makeup routine. But when it comes to the visuals, we're gonna have DALL-E create an image with a cool makeup look on, and we're gonna recreate that. So let's start off by prompting ChatGPT to give me a makeup routine. Write me a James Charles makeup routine. Absolutely. Here's the James Charles inspired makeup routine. One, start with, oh my God, this is so scary. One, start with a clean, moisturized face. Apply a pore minimizing primer all over your face to create a smooth base for your makeup. This is scary. This is scary. What the Whew. It says start with a clean, moisturized face. My face is already clean. I took a shower this morning, but I have not moisturized yet, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit of my Bobbi Brown face base right here, and we're gonna moisturize. Then it says apply a pore minimizing primer all over your face to create a smooth base for your makeup. We do love doing that. So this is going to be the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Now it says apply a full coverage foundation using a beauty sponge or brush, making sure to blend it out evenly. Before we actually put on this foundation, let's go ahead and create James Charles applying foundation and see what happens here. I'm actually scared. The fact that I can generate images of people's faces is horrifying. Ugh. Ew! What the fuck? What? Oh my God, what is that? Ew! Oh my God, what the fuck is that?
You.
No, it's not. What? Oh my God, who is that? Oh my God. Okay, well, all of them are applying, it looks like a full coverage foundation with a brush, a big brush. So I guess I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that, man. It's fucking hideous. Just gonna apply a full coverage foundation. Like the prompt said, I'm gonna mix two together today. Just applying this foundation all over the face. While I'm applying this foundation, let's talk about technology. Not to age myself, I'm only 23, just to clarify, but back when I was a little boy, I remember when I got my first ever cell phone. I remember being 13 years old. I think I was in 7th grade, and everybody else had one, and my parents were being sticklers about it, and I finally convinced them to get me a phone. And this is back when I think we were on the iPhone probably 4 or 5 at the time. And my parents said, absolutely not, sweetie. So instead, I ended up with a neon green LG Neon. It was a slide up keyboard phone. It was so shitty. And that was the phone that I had for the first couple of years until I finally was able, I saved up my own money actually to get my first iPhone because my parents would not buy me one. I always used to watch those videos about the new iPhone leaks, and it would always be those crazy edits of people making holograms come out of your phone. And I remember being little and being like, oh, this is the future. Here we go, you guys, it's gonna come out. And now we're obviously nowhere near that, but we have websites like this that are literally taking over human brains. So The foundation's all applied and it's honestly looking pretty good so far. Let's move on to concealer. The next step says, use a concealer that is a few shades lighter than your foundation to highlight under your eyes, the bridge of your nose, and your chin. Blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. This is crazy. James Charles concealer. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who doesn't think oh my God, it's making me so ugly. Oh my God, this is horrifying. First of all, this one literally has nose contour, which slays. This is giving Flashback Mary. But this one's giving me nose contour, but then putting contour underneath my eyes. This guy looks like he's cross-eyed. He's keeping an eye out for Selena.
I gotta keep an eye out for Selena.
With a contour stick. This guy, okay, all these people are also contouring. Use a concealer that is a few shades lighter than your foundation to highlight under your eyes, the bridge of your nose, and your chin. Okay, so the actual makeup routine skipped contour, but given these images here of these 4 gorgeous men, we are going to contour today because it's telling me to do so. So I'm gonna grab a cream contour and we're gonna put that right on these cheekbones. This guy has the craziest contour. That's like a lot of contour. Let's go ahead and blend the rest out with a damp beauty sponge, as it said. I showcased this beauty sponge on TikTok, but definitely would love to get your guys' thoughts here. This is one that I'm working on for my brand, and I wanted it to be bigger than the typical beauty sponge. It came back a little bigger than I anticipated it being. So what do you guys think about this? Do you like this size, or is it too small? Do you want an even bigger one? Do we want a balloon to blend out the entire face? I will say it does blend everything out so quickly. Like literally look at that. That took me 3 seconds. However, I know a lot of my girlies out there are younger or have smaller faces, whereas I unfortunately am sometimes a giant man. So, you know, everybody's different. Everybody has different preferences of what type of makeup techniques and tools that they like, but definitely let me know your guys' thoughts down below, please. Now that we have the base all on, it says, set your foundation and concealer with a loose powder. James Charles recommends baking your under eye by applying a generous amount of powder and letting it sit for a few minutes before brushing it away. Yes, I do recommend that. Like, this is crazy. How does it know that? James Charles baking with setting powder. I was gonna put James Charles baking, but then I feel like it'd be like me baking a cake. What the fuck? Oh my God! Ew! Why does this website think that I'm so ugly? Oh my God, what is this?
Oh my God, what is that?
Like, what is this?
That looks exactly like you.
Shut up! That's... Also, this is exactly what I was fearful of. This is James Charles as Flashback Mary also baking a cake at the same time. Like, holy shit. Oh my God. I will be honest and say I really have not baked in quite a long time, but according to the AI, we gotta do it today. So let's do that. We're just gonna put it right underneath the eyes. And now while we let this sit for a few minutes before brushing it away, we're gonna move on to step number 5, which are my eyebrows. And it says, fill in your eyebrows with a pomade or pencil, creating hair-like strokes for a natural look.
You definitely have to look up James Charles eyebrows.
Fuck.
Fuck.
James Charles eyebrows. This is gonna be bad. I don't want to make them thick. Oh my God! No, what the?
That's accurate.
No, it's not. Oh my God. First of all, what is this? That's a caterpillar. They all are like crazy, like, should I fill in my eyebrows to look like James Charles? James Charles is known for, fuck, here we go. Oh! No! Stop! Delete! James Charles is known for his signature thick and straight brows, so try to...
There it is.
No! Using a concealer that is a few shades lighter than your skin tone, outline the top, the bottom, and top of your brow. No!
I can't. Get out.
Okay, I need to literally reactivate this brow gel with like some mixing medium because this shit is probably from 2016. Oh my God, I literally feel like we've teleported into 2016. Isn't the whole point of this is supposed to be like the future? Now that the brows are all done, thank God we get to move on from this step. It comes the favorite part of my makeup routine, the eyeshadow. Now this is where I really feel like this whole robotic system could potentially shine. James Charles colorful eyeshadow look inspired by AI generation and green chrome. Let's see what it comes up with. Oh, no! Oh my God, these poor girlies. Although this is hideous, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. We're gonna make it match my top. This is gonna be a trusted process. Let's get into this. We are gonna dip right into a nice dark green. I'm just using some colors from this P. Louise palette that I have, and we're just gonna start packing this dark green color right into this outer corner of the lid. Now, what we're gonna do is grab a lighter green, a more neon color, and we're gonna use this to blend it out a little bit. I'm just going to carve out my crease with a green paint to act as a base. And then I'm just gonna go right in with a vibrant, shimmery neon green. All right, you guys, so this is one I completely chosen by the AI generator, All Complete. I did not think that I was gonna like this eye look, but clearly the AI was thinking for me because, bitch, this turned out amazing. I'm so excited with how this is looking so far. I'm gonna go ahead and follow the same exact steps for the next eye, and I'll be right back to finish up the rest of this AI generated makeup look. All right, you guys, we're back. It's giving coding on the computer screen. It's giving zeros, it's giving ones, it's giving the Dewey Decimal System. Oh wait, no, that's the, wait, is that the library?
That's a library.
Binary, the binary system. Not in 2023, we're non-binary today. James Charles eyelashes. Perfect, a nice spiky lash where one end is longer than the other. These pictures are literally from a fucking horror movie. This is giving Coraline. Our next step, as written by ChatGPT, says, apply blush to the apples of your cheeks and then a highlight to add some glow to the high points of your face. Love that. I was a little bit scared that we weren't gonna actually include blush, but let's go ahead and take a look and see what James Charles blush looks like to the AI world.
There we go.
Oh, what? What is that? Oh my God, I never in my life. Who's this girl?
It's Manny.
I thought it stopped me. The next step says, finish the look with a bold lip color. James loves a bright red or pink lip to add some fun to the look. Let's do James Charles lipstick and see what it looks like. Give me something good. If it's all red lips, I'm going to actually kill myself right now because this makeup look is so pretty. I want this to be good. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What is that? What is that? This is offensive. I think nude is a great option. What's even the point of doing these challenges if I'm gonna just pick it myself every time? Well, technically, adding the lip color was the last step of the makeup routine, but as you guys always know, there's one step remaining, and that is to set it in place. And honestly, this makeup look turned out really good, so I do want to really lock this in because... And on that note, you guys, this is the full face of makeup fully generated by AI technology, All Complete. I really was not sure how this makeup routine was going to turn out today. I was super confident in the beginning when it started listing out every single step. It was bang on accurate to everything that I do in my normal makeup routine. But when we got to some of the steps like the brows, especially when we started looking at those photos, oh my God, the actual pictures of me were horrifying. And this could have taken a turn for the absolute worst, but luckily we pulled it together and came out with a really good makeup look in the end. Honestly, next time I'm stumped, baby, I'm logging into ChatGPT. This is not sponsored, but I had so much fun doing this videos today, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. Write me an outro to a James Charles YouTube video. And that's a wrap on today's video about AI generated makeup. It's amazing to see how technology is evolving and changing the way that we approach beauty. With AI, the possibilities for creating new, unique makeup looks are truly endless. Who knows what the future holds for this technology and how it will continue to revolutionize the beauty industry. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts about AI generated makeup. Have you ever tried it? Do you think it has potential to replace human creativity when it comes to makeup? Let me know in the comments down below. Jesus! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.